You know what? People get angry when they feel like they've been taken advantage of. It's a natural thing to be mad when you feel like they got me. I thought if I gave them my money, and then I brought them people that they would that I would make money off the people I brought them. So I paid the initiation fee. I paid the initiation. I gave them $300. That made me a financial advisor. I got my life license. I got my fire and casualty license. And I'm also licensed on the stock market now. I paid $300 for this. Even though people went to Harvard, did years of school, all I had to do was go to these 3 meetings in this storefront next to Taco Bell, pay the $300. And I'm licensed. I can sell everything they sell on Wall Street, New York. I can go down right now, go to MeriQuest, Merrill Lynch right now with this license I got for $300, and I'm licensed to sell what they sell. Then they get this $300 license, and they think they financially advising people now. They move to New York. They try to get a job on the stock market. They put it in an application. They go on Career Builder. They go online. They pay a person another $300 to fix their resume up. They ain't got no education though. Life license, Prime American agent, $300 versus Harvard, $100,000 a year. You ain't never took no SAT. You ain't never had a tutor. You was addicted to meth first 2 years out of high school. Got your life together after a friend of yours overdosed. You said, you know what? This ain't for me no more. I don't know exactly what I'm good at, but I want to be rich. I want to be rich. So I'm invested now. So I got this license. I done moved to New York. And won't nobody give me a job. Don't mistake activity for progress. It ain't just the work you do. You got to do the work right. But you got to be the right to be angry if you did all that and it didn't work out for you. Look, there's a fallacy we all participate in as we get older. We think there's never a reason to be angry. There's always a reason to be angry. Always a reason to be mad. But how do you channel it? How do you fuel it? How? Because what seems like an advantage, it's not always an advantage. It just, to you're processing it that way because the rules of the game dictate that this is an advantage and I got to have it. I remember a time, in my life where 99.9% of black people, we didn't know what autism was. We had no idea what autism. Remember that? Remember when we didn't know what autism was, folks? We didn't know that kid at the back of the class with the open mouth was sick. Motherfucker that had his mouth open the whole period. Hour and a half of just. Some of y'all say I'm that kid because I be having my mouth open. I be having trouble breathing because I got sinus issues and a big nose. I am not the kid, the retarded kid that grew up and got kind of smart. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about remember a time when we didn't know we didn't know what it was. We had no idea. And I grew up, there was a kid named Art Genius. How come all the kids like this are always big? There was a kid named Art Genius where I grew up. He was a 6'9", 9-year-old. We just thought he was a shy Shaq. Everybody thought he was going to be the next Shaq. You used to hear people yelling, hey, lady, that kid, that's a tall kid. He's 6'9". I got a cousin. Got a cousin in L.A., man. He got a travel ball team. You might want to put our genius on this travel ball team. I'm telling you, man, he's going to the NBA. Y'all remember that kid? picked him up on his travel ball. Your uncle picked him up on the travel ball team. He is 6'9", 9-year-old. We know he's going places. You know, when I was playing, it was a Vegas tournament. It was called Big Time. It's where all the best kids in the world would go play, best 12-year-olds. I played in the Vegas tournament. I was on the San Gabriel Valley Heat, coached by Bruce Hicks. Bruce Hicks turned out to be a Pac-10 referee. Bruce didn't play me as much as he should have played me because I was one of the most talented kids on the team, I ain't gonna lie. But I just didn't know structural basketball. I was a street ball guy. I was the type of kid to pull up for a three-pointer on a fast break by myself and make it because I didn't know the rules. I used to do incredible shit, jump over people, grab the rim when I was 12, 13 years old, and Bruce didn't like the way I played, so he didn't play me as much as I should have played, but I was actually a monster out there. Shout out to Bruce Hicks. But you got Argenius on your travel ball team now. Y'all in Vegas. Everybody's in awe of Argenius. Oh, my God. 6'9" and 12. I mean, a 6'9", 9-year-old. Does he talk? Argenius, say something. Does he speak? Argenius ain't saying nothing. They just think he's humble. They don't know this is some medical shit going on with Argenius because in 92, we didn't know what the fuck autism was. We had no idea. Then some undescribable shit happened. We played at Compton Magic. They got a bunch of little poor Allen Iversons on their team. I mean, these niggas is 12 playing for bread and water. These niggas got complete game, crossover, pull-up jumpers. I mean, these niggas are hooping. We hooping, but, you know, we like upper, lower class. You know, our parents drive buses and work for the city and shit. So we ain't like project poor, but none of us got Jordans. Here's Argenius. 6'9", 9-year-old. Coach put him in the game. Now it's a pick and roll, and it's an isolation play with the hungry, starving kid from Compton. Now Argenius on the island. He can't even get down in the three-point stance right. In the defensive stance right. His body is hunched over. You know when you're big like that and you're little, you don't really have no core and no strength in your legs, so you hunched over a lot. So now he's on the island guarding the Compton Iverson who ain't seen his daddy in 9 years and he's 10 years old. Because his daddy caught a murder case trying to get a kilo from Arizona to Nevada, and fucked around and you know what I'm trying to say. Them type of kids. He go in and out, then he cross Argenius. Cross him up. Whole crowd goes, ooh. But people don't know there's a problem with Argenius' amygdala. That's the frontal lobe. It's a problem with it. Change of direction causes seizures. Now he done crossed Argenius into some medical shit. Now Argenius is a 6'9", 9-year-old, and he's laying on his back, and he's twitching. Fans is going crazy. Now Argenius' daddy come running out the stands. This nigga 5'6". Don't nobody know how he's Argenius' dad. Now Argenius' father is standing over him, grabbing his tongue out of his mouth. We still don't know this nigga got something wrong with him. He's autistic. He suffers from seizures. We don't know. We just think the next Shaq is shy and having seizures. We don't know. It's some medical shit going on. I miss those days where we didn't know. Now we know every fucking thing. Now we know every motherfucking thing. It's in my dad's era, my dad seen Argenius like, my era, they put them type of motherfuckers in jail. Okay, when I was coming up, motherfuckers 6'9", 9-year-old, don't talk, is weird. We put him in jail. Okay, we raised them in prison. Because we don't know what the motherfucker, we don't know what's on his mind. It's been a decade since he been alive and he ain't said nothing. We don't know what's on his mind. So we got to put him in jail till he figures out how to get all that shit in his head out of his mind. That's how my dad used to think of shit like that. Then we start studying, and science tells us, oh, this person is a perfectly normal person. They just got a developmental disorder. What am I trying to say? Everything ain't what it looks like. It is. We thought our genius was the next Shaq, baby Shaq. But our genius was just the next our genius. Stop trying to make people and things what you want them to be. Learn them, understand what they are, accept them for that. God